So, hey guys, Chauzu here. Today I'm going to revisit Krieg 5 Grand Voyage level 5, and I feel very stupid right now. Like, there is a very common glitch you can use in Grand Voyage, which I've used countless of times, but for some reason I ignored it for Krieg 5, and suddenly it made the content a lot easier. I'm going to revisit this old team I made, but more importantly, I'm going to make a new team that is one of the most accessible teams so far, which is the one with Whitebeard captain. One note before the video, this Robin support is very good, gives extra damage whoever uses it. I have it on radio to increase damage stage 3, but if you lack damage stage 4, you can put it on Tot Musica, the 6+ Uta. If you then lack damage stage 3, you can use the Sky Jump on Sanji stage 2. It becomes more RNG, but you get the damage you need for stage 3 that way. With that said, let's get into the run. First, let me explain the issue I had with this Grand Voyage. Basically, you have the captain swap on stage 3, and you have one total turn you can stall in this content. The problem was that the captain swap lasts one turn too long. So when we enter the final stage, the wrong unit, from my perspective, gets special binded. Like in this stream, for example, with just one turn of stall, Whitebeard will still be a sub. When we enter stage 5 and get special binders, we can't use Whitebeard special. But if I swap Whitebeard and 6+ Uta, Uta is not captain stage 4, so we can't use the super class and such. So we get even less damage for the final stage. So basically, what we're going to do is enable to stall one more turn. But yeah, as always, just reset the game to get the proper swap on stage 3. Then I use the radio, who has the Robin support. And as said, if you use Robin on 6+ Uta instead, you need Skywalk Sanji here. So the run gets more RNG that way. If you have any questions about these teams, just ask in the comments. Sometimes I'm bad at answering, but there's also other helpful people, and I have to try and get better at answering. But yeah, here's where the magic happens. Like, we're just going to attack and reset the game. Like, you've seen this glitch before. This lets us pass a turn, and this also passes one turn of the captain swap, but it doesn't affect the turn timer. So basically, I found missing turn, you can say. So yeah, that makes a very big difference now. We can get the Tot Musica Superclass special on stage 4, which buffs the orb and color affinity for final stage. And Whitebeard will also be swapped up to captain right as we leave this stage. So we can have Whitebeard as captain final stage and use the special to get the attack boost and base stat boost. So yeah, let's move on to final stage. And I'm not sure if I mess up the order of specials here. Might be better to use Whitebeard before Sanji to get the base stat boost from Whitebeard special. But that's just something to consider if you struggle with the content. Like, Sanji is the one that really needs the maximum buffs to kill Krieg, so not a very big deal. But yeah, we're going to have very big buffs here. Very high orb boost and color affinity. Going to use Jinbei now to remove the Rainbow Shield and Death Up. You don't need level limit break max Jinbei. It's just I only have one Jinbei, so this is the only one I can use. Yak with the King support removes all the attack down and the bind. We use Sanji to remove all of the chain debuffs and get a chain boost and base stat boost for Sanji. But as said, you can consider using Whitebeard first to get his base stat boost. Attack boost from Whitebeard special, and then the versus special to survive. And yeah, just hit the same order I do. This is the easiest way to let Sanji hit last. And it's good to let Sanji hit last since he does the most damage. And without the Sky Jump, we don't have as much damage as usual, so it's best to maximize it as much as possible. So yeah, there we go. I barely survived. And if you have trouble surviving, you can consider putting like VV support on like Radio or 6+ Uta, whoever doesn't have the Robin support. But yeah, this is the same team I uploaded a few weeks ago. And yeah, like it's not as accessible, but it's pretty good team. It's the highest damage team you can get. And I'm reposting this just to show that I can get even more damage now, because the issue, quotation marks, with this team is the fact that Shiryu doesn't have a matching warp final stage. He doesn't do that much damage. And yeah, it can be hard to get a kill with him. And we couldn't get the Blackbeard chain boundary final stage for the same reason I already discussed. Like, Blackbeard is captain now, so then he gets swapped to sub, and then he's sub for too long. Entering the final stage, he gets special binded, then return to captain, can't use his special. But with the glitch I showed, we can stall one turn for free, so we can actually get the chain boundary final stage. It does mean that we have less damage for this stage though, but I used the exact same strat as on the team before this one. And yeah, Radio with Robin just gives a very good amount of damage. Like, if you don't have a Limit Break expanded Sanji frame, might be an issue, but I feel like most Sanjis are Limit Break expanded. I definitely think he's worth a key if you're undecided. Like, if you saw my team yesterday with Sengoku hybrid, like, Sanji really impressed in that team, I feel. But yeah, remember to sky jump with Sanji before moving on to the next stage. And as you saw, I did the glitch there and restarted the game. And that let us remove another turn of the captain swap. And yeah, this is the same as the last team. But yeah, for some reason Cracker doesn't kill his mob. I am pretty unsure of that. If there's an issue with that, you can try and hitting earlier with the units with lower attack. But yeah, I'm not sure why, but Sunny does kill anyway. And yeah, this is going to be a lot of damage. Like, the old team already had tons of damage, and we basically add a chain boundary to this, so the chain is going to get really high. And Blackbeard's initial chain is super high too, it's like a 3 times chain boundary. So yeah, I forgot to check how much we reach in terms of chain, but it should be very high at least. Will be even higher if we could get Blackbeard super tandem as well, maybe in the future with more Blackbeard units. And as always, the order of specials is important here. Use Shiryu, then Cracker, and you're good. You get the healing, you get the damage reduction, and if you remove them too soon, Blackbeard will just not let you get those effects. So Blackbeard being binded is ironically a benefit in this case. See, if we do get the Blackbeard specials, we get the chain boundary, and we can use Blackbeard special super tandem for attack boost, and we got both super class and super driven, so Blackbeard and Top Musica will hit super hard. But yeah, I just sit in this order. I'm actually to mix Sanji first because the super powerhouse plus driven units just hit harder than Sanji here, funnily. And yeah, that's the teams. I hope this makes Krieg 5 more easy for you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.